Every dictator in modern history explained, ranked by death toll. Enver Hoxha, Albania. Enver Hoxha led Albania from 1944 to 1985, isolating the country and imposing a repressive communist rule. His policies, purges, and forced labor camps led to an estimated 5,000 to 25,000 deaths. Jean-Bédel Bokassa, Central African Republic. Jean-Bédel Bokassa ruled the Central African Republic from 1966 to 1979, later declaring himself emperor. His brutal reign was marked by torture, executions, and even allegations of cannibalism. An estimated 30,000 to 50,000 people died under his rule due to political purges and state violence. Muammar Gaddafi, Libya. Muammar Gaddafi ruled Libya from 1969 to 2011. His reign was marked by repression, terrorism, and internal purges, leading to an estimated 30,000 to 50,000 deaths, including those from the Libyan civil war. Rafael Trujillo, Dominican Republic. Rafael Trujillo ruled the Dominican Republic from 1930 to 1961. Maintaining power through assassination and political repression, his regime was responsible for around 50,000 deaths, including the 1937 Parsley Massacre, where thousands of Haitians were slaughtered. Idi Amin, Uganda. Idi Amin, who ruled Uganda from 1971 to 1979, was responsible for widespread human rights abuses and mass killings. His brutal dictatorship led to the deaths of around 300,000 to 500,000 people through ethnic persecution and state violence. Augusto Pinochet, Chile. Augusto Pinochet came to power through a military coup in 1973 and ruled Chile until 1990. His regime was responsible for at least 3,000 forced disappearances, 40,000 cases of torture, and thousands more deaths from political persecution. Nicolae Ceaușescu, Romania. Nicolae Ceaușescu ruled Romania from 1965 until his execution in 1989. His oppressive regime caused economic hardship and brutal repression, resulting in an estimated 60,000 to 100,000 deaths due to political executions and poor living conditions. Francisco Franco, Spain. Francisco Franco ruled Spain from 1939 to 1975. His regime, following the Spanish Civil War, was responsible for the deaths of around 200,000 to 400,000 people due to political repression, forced labor camps, and executions. Ferdinand Marcos, Philippines. Ferdinand Marcos ruled the Philippines from 1965 to 1986, imposing martial law and silencing opposition. His rule led to an estimated 3,000 to 10,000 extrajudicial killings and the disappearance of thousands. Slobodan Milošević, Serbia/Yugoslavia. Slobodan Milošević led Serbia and later Yugoslavia from 1989 to 2000. His rule was marked by wars in Bosnia, Croatia, and Kosovo, where ethnic cleansing campaigns and massacres led to an estimated 130,000 to 250,000 deaths. He was later tried for war crimes but died before a verdict was reached. Pol Pot, Cambodia. Pol Pot, leader of the Khmer Rouge, ruled Cambodia from 1975 to 1979. His radical agrarian policies and purges caused the deaths of about 1.7 to 2 million people, nearly a quarter of Cambodia's population at the time, through execution, starvation, and forced labor. Kim Il-sung, North Korea. Kim Il-sung, the founder of North Korea, ruled from 1948 to 1994. His policies, purges, and economic mismanagement, including the North Korean famine, led to the deaths of around 1.6 to 3.5 million people. Hafez al-Assad, Syria. Hafez al-Assad ruled Syria from 1971 to 2000. His government was responsible for brutal crackdowns, including the 1982 Hama massacre, where an estimated 10,000 to 40,000 people were killed, alongside other political executions and purges. Benito Mussolini, Italy. Benito Mussolini, the fascist leader of Italy from 1922 to 1943, was responsible for aggressive expansionist policies that contributed to World War II. His regime oversaw war crimes in Africa and Europe, leading to the deaths of at least 400,000 people, including civilians and soldiers. Joseph Stalin, Soviet Union. Joseph Stalin, born in Georgia, was the leader of the Soviet Union from the mid-1920s until his death in 1953. His policies, such as the Great Purge and forced collectivization, led to mass famines and purges, resulting in the deaths of an estimated 20 to 25 million people. Adolf Hitler, Germany. Adolf Hitler, born in Austria, led Nazi Germany from 1933 to 1945. His regime initiated World War II and orchestrated the Holocaust, resulting in the genocide of 6 million Jews and a total of around 17 million deaths, including civilians, prisoners of war, and other targeted groups. Mao Zedong, China. Mao Zedong, the founding father of the People's Republic of China, ruled from 1949 until his death in 1976. His policies, such as the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolution, resulted in widespread famine, persecution, and mass executions, leading to an estimated 40 to 45 million deaths. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.